A lot of things happen to your body right after giving birth. During pregnancy, the body went through a lot of changes. It worked so hard to keep your baby safe and healthy. And now that the baby is here, it's going through the changes again. There are physical changes that happen, and there are emotional changes that happen right after having your baby. But today I'm going to take you through some of the physical changes that I have experienced just 6 weeks postpartum. So let's get straight into it. So the first thing and the most common one in most people is stretch marks. Yeah, so during pregnancy, the body went through a lot of changes. It actually grew bigger and the skin stretched a lot just to be able to accommodate the growing being inside me. And now that the baby is here, the stretch marks are still here with me. Yeah, they have not gone away yet, but I've been told, and I've also heard that stretch marks usually fade after a couple of months postpartum. But right now, we are 6 weeks postpartum and there is really not a lot of changes. So I'm hoping that they actually fade away with time, but I'm patient. I'm not in a rush. The other physical change that I have observed just 6 weeks postpartum is swelling. So during pregnancy, a lot of people have swelling in their feet, their legs, their face, and even their arms. So in my case, during pregnancy, I had a lot of swelling in my feet. And now, after giving birth, the first week, I had a lot of swelling in my legs and in my feet. This was actually double the kind of swelling that I was experiencing during pregnancy. However, it was also accompanied by some itching. However, the good news is just 1 week postpartum, all this went away. Yeah, like my legs and my feet and everything just went back to the way it was even before I got pregnant. So right now there's no swelling, there's no itching. I'm just okay, and I'm happy about that. But I was quite worried during the start because I really didn't know that this could happen. I didn't. So let me know, did you know that this was possible, or did you experience such a thing? Because that was totally new to me and it actually got me freaked out to some point. But by raising my legs while I was resting and actually drinking plenty of water, which is advice that I actually got from a friend, it actually went away. And I was happy about that. The next physical change that has happened during these first 6 weeks postpartum is wide hips. So my hips are kind of wider right now compared to the way they were before I got pregnant. So apparently it's because during pregnancy the hips widens so that they can provide an easier passage for the baby during delivery. The hips can actually go back to the way they were before pregnancy after a couple of months, but in some cases they just remain broadened. So right now it's 6 weeks and the hips are kind of broadened because I can't fit in some of my jeans just yet. But we'll see as time goes where this actually takes us. But I'm not mad at it. I'm really not mad at the way they are looking. We actually look curvier, if I may say. The next body change that I have observed is weight gain. So during pregnancy, you kind of gain a significant amount of weight, and that is because of the baby and just everything that is happening during pregnancy. However, after giving birth, most people actually think that the weight just goes down immediately, but that's not the case for me. We are 6 weeks postpartum and I've definitely reduced in terms of body size compared to the way I was during pregnancy. However, I have not gotten to my pre-pregnancy body or to my pregnancy weight. So I have to make sure that I'm eating properly so that I'm able to produce enough milk for my baby, and also so that my body gets the proper nutrients to heal properly and also readjust to all the changes that are happening. So about the weight gain, I'm not mad, and I'm also not under any kind of pressure to like snap back or anything like that. I'm just allowing myself time to heal and also making sure that my baby gets enough to feed. The other physical change that I've observed is that I'm always tired. That's the truth. I'm always tired. And this is because this is actually a 24 hours a day job. There are no breaks. My baby literally depends on me for everything. I'm always up at night. Most nights I just sleep for like 2 hours and then I'm up. We are breastfeeding, burping, napping. So that's just how it is during the day, during the night. The next physical change that I have observed is back pain. Well, before I got pregnant, I had no issues with my back. During pregnancy, I had some back pain, especially in my 3rd trimester. That's a very common thing to happen to most pregnant people. After giving birth, I thought that the back pain just goes away immediately. However, that's not the case, but it does fade away as time goes by. One thing that I have noticed and I have been told multiple times is that immediately after birth, you're not supposed to like lift anything heavy or do some heavy chores because your back is still healing. Because if you do that, you might actually permanently hurt your back or have long-term issues with your back. So just to be safe, I'm taking care of myself, toning it down in terms of like chores or anything like that, and just taking it easy and giving my body time to heal and a lot of time to rest. Then the last physical change that I have observed within this first 6 weeks after giving birth is that during the first week I had nipple pain. It was so bad during the first week, but by the time we're finishing 2 weeks, I was okay. I had nipple pain and my nipples were also cracking, literally. This is majorly because apart from it being my first time breastfeeding, it's also the fact that I had no milk for like the first 2 days. But it's quite common. I really made a lot of calls to like my friends and my relatives, and most of them were just giving me advice on what to do. Most people were telling me to apply certain creams. Also, I was being told what to eat and to drink a lot of hot fluids, porridge, hot water, soup, so as to speed up the process of generating the milk, of which it worked. So the first 2 days I had no milk because the baby came on a Tuesday and the milk started flowing on a Thursday. So you can imagine the agony in the first 2 days, but I managed. The milk came, and 2 weeks later there was no pain, no cracking, and right now I don't even notice anything like weird or painful or uncomfortable while breastfeeding. Everything is just fine, and I thank God because that was really, really unbearable. It was unbearable, but I'm grateful that I'm where I am right now. So this is 6 weeks postpartum body changes that I have just shared with you. Let me know if you have experienced some of these things and what you did about them in the comments down below. I hope that you enjoyed this video as much as I did enjoy making this. Kindly like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.